Now this question is looking for an area enclosed between a curve and a straight line. We're given the equations of both of them and we're given the points of intersection, so we don't have to calculate those. What we have to be careful of is which of the curves is on the top. In this case it's the x plus 4, as we can see from the diagram. So it's just a question of integrating the upper minus the lower curve between the limits. So we have to put the upper curve, x plus 4 minus the lower curve. We sub in the curves. We've got the limits minus 1 and 2, which as I say are given. We don't have to calculate them in this one. We've got the upper curve x plus 4 minus the lower curve, and it's worth putting the lower curve in brackets so we don't make any silly mistakes with the minus signs. Then we remove the minus sign and that changes the sign of these terms, and we end up with this expression here. And then before integrating we gather like terms to minimize the number of terms we've got to integrate. So we've got an x and a minus 2x. Well, sorry, first we've got the minus x squared, that's the only x squared term. X minus 2x gives us minus x plus 2, because we've got a plus 4 and a minus 2 gives us a plus 2 dx. So from here on it's just a question of applying the procedure of integration and carefully dealing with these intersection points. So first, to integrate, x squared gives us minus x squared gives us minus x cubed over 3, minus x to the 1, add 1 gives us minus x squared divided by the new index over 2 plus 2x. We've put the square brackets and we move now the limits to this end here, because we now sub in 2 minus what we get when we sub in minus 1. So subbing the 2 in, I've just written a 2 for x gives us this expression. 2 times x gives us 2 times 2 gives us 4. And then subbing minus 1 in, wherever there's an x I've written a minus 1, and that gives us this. And then it's just a question of carefully dealing with this. You just have to have practice in dealing with these fractional terms. So the first one, the left hand square bracket here, minus 2 cubed is minus 8 over 3, minus 2 squared over 2 gives us 4 over 2, which is just minus 2 plus 4. And then the second term, we've got minus 1 cubed, which gives us minus 1, and then we've got a negative here, which will change that to plus a third. Minus 1 squared gives us 1 over 2, so it's minus a half minus 2. Then dealing with that first bracket, minus 8 over 3 minus 2 plus 4 gives us plus 2, so it's 2 minus 8 over 3. 2 is 6 over 3, so it's 6 over 3 minus 8 over 3 gives us minus 2/3. And then this term here, probably the easiest is to turn it all to 6. 1/3 is 2/6, half is 3/6, and 2 is, if you turn it into 6, you get 12 over 6. So we've got the 1/3, which gave us, in terms of 6, 2 over 6. We've got 2 minus 3, and the minus 2 give us 12. So you work that out and you get minus 13 over 6 for that term. We've got this minus to deal with here, which will turn it into plus 13 over 6. So we've now got minus 2/3 plus 13 over 6. The minus 2/3 in 6 is now minus 4 plus 13 all over 6, which gives us, there's that, minus 4 plus 13, which gives us 9 over 6. So it's 3 over 2, or 1.5. So in this question, the answer is B, 1.5. Now we can see here it really divides into two, this. One, getting the integration correctly set up and carried out, and that'll get you a fair part of the marks in a question like this. And the second is just the subbing in of this, and this really is just practice dealing with decimals. You've just got to do a few of these, get confident. There's no reason to give these marks away. You should be able to carry this through carefully and get the correct answer.